Okay, now I'm going to show you how to do the green part of the square, which is essentially turning a circle into a square in crochet. So let's start off with this. We are going to make a slip knot, take the tail and then take that off and over, hold those two down, pop your hook in and tighten it up. Slip knot done. All right, now again, as I said before, I've got tails here, here, here and here. So I'm going to start over here where there is no tail on this. So I'm going to put my hook into that space and I'm going to put it into this big space here, straight through like that. So I am straight in there like that. I'm not actually in a stitch, I'm in that space made. And then I put my slip knot on, my hook, and holding that at the back like that, the knot at the back, I've pulled the color through the space and I'm going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3, and that counts as my first double crochet. And then I'm going to do 2 more double crochet. So yarn over, let me do that again, sorry. Yarn over, insert your hook into that space, yarn over and pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through the first 2, yarn over and pull through the next 2. So I have my chain 3, which counts as a double crochet, and a double crochet. Now I'm doing another one, yarn over, insert my hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. That is my first cluster here, my first cluster, which is half of a corner. I'm going to chain 1 to be able to turn that corner space, and then I'm going to do another 3 double crochet all into this same space. That's creating my corner. And I'm doing this in a double crochet, so you can see what I've got going on here. This is going to be the side. I'm going to get to here, I'm going to do another corner side, and then up to finish here. So to get the height consistent to make from a circle into a square, the next stitch I'm going to do is in this space. I'm going to do 3 half double crochets. So it's a little bit of a shorter stitch. So I'm going to a half double crochets, yarn over, insert your hook and pull up a loop with 3 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through all 3 in one go. So yarn over, insert your hook, pull up a loop, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through all 3. I've got 2, I need 1 more. So each of my clusters is going to have 3 half double crochet. And now I'm going to do another set of 3 half double crochet into this next chain space. So 1, 2, 3. Now into my next chain space, I've got, see how this is, even though they're different stitches, it's now the same height because I'm going around the corner. So now as I come to here, I'm doing my next corner. So I'm going to go back to the double crochet height to keep it squared off. So in here, I'm going to do 3 double crochet, chain 1, 3 double crochet to make that corner. That's my 3 double crochet. Sorry, my yarn's getting all tangled. I'm just going to now chain 1 to make that turn and then do another 3 double crochet into here. Now my next space is, I've done that corner. So you can see corner, side, side, all this side. Another corner, I'm doing 2 side stitches. So I'm going back to my half double crochet. So into my next space, half double crochet into there, 1, 2. I'm just crocheting over the tail from the previous round. That's what you can see here, just so it's less sewing in to do. You don't have to do that if you don't want to. Now I'm making my last half double crochet into there. My next space here is another set of 3 half double crochet. So 1, 2. Just got that tail caught up in there. 2, 3. And now I'm up to a corner again. So I've got corner, side, corner, side, corner. So I'm back to my double crochet. And like with any granny square, your corners are always 3 doubles, and then you chain, and then your 3 doubles. Some patterns will say chain 2, some will say chain 1, some will say chain 3. This pattern for me, I do a chain 1 in the corner. I don't want big gaps in it. So I've got my, sorry, just fixing that yarn up. I've got my next corner done. So I've got 1, 2, 3 corners done, doing my sides. So I go back to the half double crochet into this spot. 1, 2, 3. And then another half double cluster. And now I'm back to the last corner. So I've got one last corner to make here. Back to my double crochet. Chain 1. Turn the corner. And 3 more. Now I've got my 1, 2, 3, 4 corners. I just got to do my last side. So back to half double crochet. 1, 2, 3. And then the last space. 1, 2, and 3. And now I'm going to join this with a slip stitch to finish this round. So I'm here and I need to join it to the top. So I'm going to find my first chain 3 that I made, my first double crochet. I'm going to put my hook into the 1, 2, 3rd chain, and like that. So, sorry, so I've got both on my hook, and then I'm going to yarn over and pull that through. So that's finished off that round of green. Now, if you can see, this square is a little bit bigger. What I've done on this square is an extra row of half double crochet all the way around, just to tidy up the square, and it finishes it off and makes it just that little bit bigger. So I'm going to show you how to do that now. So to start this stitch, I'm going to chain 1. That does not count as a stitch at all. Chain 1, and then I'm going to yarn over and do half double crochet into that same space. So into there, pull up a loop, 3 loops on my hook, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to yarn over and pull through all 3 at once. And then into my next stitch, I'm going to do a double, half double all the way around. So I'm going to yarn over. Here's the next stitch. Go into there and pull up a loop, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through all 3. So a half double crochet in each stitch from the round below. When I get to my corners, I'm going to do 3 half double crochet into that corner space. That will just get me around the corner and keep my corners nice and square. Now as I come around this corner, this is very important. You see here, my first double crochet is here, just here after this corner space is here. This is the stitch. Sometimes it becomes hidden, so what you have to do is pull your work apart so you can find this first stitch here. You've got 1, 2, 3 posts, and 1, 2, 3 is your stitches. So yarn over and go into that first one, next one, next one, and you keep going all the way around until you have 1/2 double crochet in each stitch. And in your corner chain 1 spaces, you want to do 3 1/2 double crochet just to get you around the edge nicely and to keep your corners square. So I'm at my next corner, my chain 1 space here. I'm going to do 3 1/2 double crochet into that space. 2 and 3. And then you can see what is happening now. It's just creating that nice little edge on the board, on the square. Now I've got to find this hidden stitch again. So I've got to pull it apart and I've got to find this one just here. 1, 2, 3, 4. My yarn split then. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm running out of yarn. 11. 12. All right, and then 3. Just unwind my yarn a bit. 3 into my corner space again. 1, 2, 3. Making sure I find that hidden stitch in here. See here, you can't quite see it, but if you just pull that around, you'll see the top of the stitch there. If you're right-handed, the post is in front of you and the stitch is to the right. If you're left-handed, the post will be in front of you and the stitch will be to the left of it. So see here, my post is here, here's my stitch. And then when you've completed this, you should have 12 half double crochets on each side and 3 in each corner. I'm nearly finished. I'm at my last corner where I need to have 3. I need to have 3 into here. So 1, 2, and 3. Making sure I don't miss that first hidden double crochet from that round before. And then I've got in here, all the way across, my yarn split again. sorry. Yarn keeps splitting now, right at the end, and it keeps splitting. Very annoying. Into my last one here. And now this is the chain one that I did to get the height. So you ignore that, and I'm going to slip stitch it to the top of my first half double crochet to close the round, like that. And then you can see I've got my square done. Going to cut this off, leaving a little tail to sew in, like that. Just leave a little tail, and I'm going to yarn that over and pull it through all the way and pull that nice and tight. And now I have 2 squares that are exactly the same size. Which way? That way. And then I make as many as I need for the blanket size that I want. And in another video, I will show you how to join them together.